My name is Angie, and this is the L that I have created for the LGBT History Month mural. I'm here today on the craft afternoon. I think it's a lovely activity, a wonderful combination of drinking tea and talking and eating and making things in a very free way. I think it's a kind of spark of genius really to put it on like that, because I think it makes everybody relaxed and very informal, and it's great. I think it's wonderful that the council has put this on, and I think it's very important that the council has put it on. I think Waltham Forest is a good borough to live in as a lesbian, and I've lived here since 1990. I think it's also important that Waltham Forest raises the rainbow flag, and I'd like to see rainbow flags in lots of different parts of the borough. We're in North Chingford Library now, and it'd be great to have rainbow flag outside there too. So it's all over, and the message is really positive and strong. I went to the lesbian discussion group at Gaze the Word bookshop in Russell Square in 1981 when I first came out, and for me that was a lifeline. It was brilliant to be in a room full of lesbians, be walking in a gay bookshop, and to have that kind of instant support and community. And in fact, I've been involved with that lesbian discussion group ever since, and I facilitate the discussion group every other week now, and we celebrated our 35th anniversary last year. I think discussion groups are really wonderful ways to meet people and connect, and we have people from all over the world come to the discussion group, all ages, from teenagers to women in their 70s. And you hear about people's lives, you learn about the connections that there are between us, and there's no other place where I can, chat to a 21-year-old lesbian from Indonesia who's got Muslim parents, and we have a connection, because although we're separated by different things, the connection is we're both lesbian, we've had that experience of coming out to ourselves and then coming out to parents, family, work, or not, and that's a brilliant thing to share. And for me also, I can know intellectually that there are countries in the world where the punishment for being gay is death. But when you meet a young woman, I met a young woman from Iran who, when we were talking about coming out, said, well, in my country, there is no other punishment than death. There's not life imprisonment. The only punishment is death. And she talked about going around the streets of Tehran. Sometimes she dressed as a boy, just to feel how free it was, not to have religious police coming to her about hair sticking out of her hijab. And that woman had a relationship with another woman, and I think how brave are you to do that in those circumstances. And when she came here, she just thought, London was the streets were paved with gold. It was great. And she used to come to the bookshop in a black t-shirt, big white letters, nobody knows I'm a lesbian. I wouldn't meet somebody like that normally. But so discussion groups, I think, are fabulous. And for me, it was the start of my feeling of community with other women.